नाउ मिस्टर विकास रंजन भट्टाचार्य, आपने बड़ा पेशेंस रखा, उसके लिए बड़ा धन्यवाद आपको।
Chairman sir, when I rise to speak on agricultural bill, I cannot forget that the country had witnessed, why the country, the entire world had witnessed how the Kisans fought back the pro-corporate 3 agricultural laws which were made by the Honorable Prime Minister Mr. Modi, and he was very much happy with that. The Kisans had to fight for more than 1 year, ignoring the vagaries of natural weather condition. Many had died. Before we discuss, we must pay respect to them. And what had happened after 1 year, the Honorable Prime Minister, beyond the House of Parliament, said, मेरा तपस्या में कोई खामी हुई थी, इसीलिए मैं तीनों बिल वापस ले रहा हूँ. The violation of the constitutional provision, violation of the honor of the Parliament was very well done by the Honorable Prime Minister. And what was the commitment made? Commitment made was that he will ensure minimum support price. Minimum support price must have to be ensured by a statutory protection, for which the Kisans of the country have been fighting. They had fought a huge battle. We awarded Bharat Ratna to Dr. Swaminathan. It's welcome, but awarding Bharat Ratna and ignoring his recommendations is nothing but really showing disrespect to that particular person and his formula. Even today, the MSP, in accordance with the formula of Dr. Swaminathan, the Bharat Ratna, has not been followed. The Kisans are again trying to organize their movement in demand of MSP. And what is the necessity of this MSP having statutory protection? Now the undersell is going on in the country. The Kisans are not getting back the remuneration. If the Kisans do not get back the remuneration and maintain their family, there will be absolutely erosion in the working field of the agricultural economy. Now the India is suffering from unemployment. The unemployment can be very well taken care of if we have the labor-intensive productive field. The agriculture should be the best way of labor-intensive productive manufacturing field, which will have huge opportunity for the unemployed people to get employed. As he was speaking that we have to think of having organic mechanism, organic fertilizer, so that we can have better healthy production of the food grains. And if you have to have this organic cultivation, then there will be much more labor-intensive program that will employ huge number of people and take care of the unemployment situation. We are not doing that. If we do not secure the minimum support price, I am told by the Kisan leaders who have been working in the field, they have been living with the Kisans, that they are going to leave this field. That will be a danger for the country if the Kisans gradually go out of the agricultural economy and try to be a part of the service economy. In effect, we have seen that the involvement of the working force in the agricultural economy is gradually coming down. We thought that we talk of Atmanirbhar Bharat, but even in the fertilizer field, we always depend on the importing of fertilizers. Instead of developing our own fertilizer corporations, which initially was there, we are really depending on the import, and that import factor again affects the agricultural economy. That's why there has been a lower growth rate in the crop sector. If the lower growth rate you have to control, then you have to be more attentive to this agricultural field, invest money. Mere allocation of fund would not fetch the benefit. You are allocating fund, but these funds are not properly utilized. That is the report. The share of crop production in gross agricultural value added at current prices has decreased from 65% in 2011-12 to 55% in 22-23. Production of cereals, fruits and vegetables accounted for about 50% of the total crop production in 2023. Cereals such as paddy, wheat, maize and bajra have the highest output. Now then the question comes, if you have the better food production, which are perishable in nature, what would be your next responsibility?
You have to wind up, sir.
Your responsibility would be to have food processing industries. You encourage them. You encourage the cooperative societies to build up and go for food processing to secure the country's economy. That's not being done. On the contrary, we find that gradually total allotment for this agriculture product is gradually being reduced.
Thank you,
So for
sir.
the
Thank you.
international trade is concerned, again, you are depending on import, not on export. If we have a better production, we could have export-oriented food products and have a huge economy. We have seen that there are.
So your
Time is over.
Your time is over, sir. I'm sorry.
I will just appeal to you, the chairman. Having seen the functioning of the government, one particular film comes to my mind. I believe Satyajit Ray is known to everybody in the world. He's one of the best filmmakers internationally famed. I believe my friends on the other side also have heard his name. He had produced a film called Hirok Raja Deshe. In the kingdom of Hirok Raja, the Diamond King used to please his associates by distributing diamond necklace, but the diamond workers were not getting their food. I would request your chairman, sir, the madam, please make an arrangement to exhibit that film to the benches on the other side so that they can learn what is the reality in life and how they have to ultimately be treated. In that film,
Thank you, sir.
there's a
Thank you.
magical singer. He invites, King, please come down, go out of your room, go to the field and listen them. I would invite the honorable ministers, let us go out of this chamber, let us go to the field,
Sir,
let
your
us hear
time is
these
up,
kisans
please.
who have been demonstrating throughout the year and then come to conclusion and make your budget. With this I conclude. I'm sure you will go and see Hirok Raja Deshe and then come back.